Before Lamine Yamal was even born, the man who built modern football, Johan Cruyff, already saw this coming. Through his genius mind, after completely changing modern football, Johan Cruyff knew that one day a player would come along who could match his intelligence, his vision, and his fearless way of playing. A player who wouldn't just be talented, but who would understand the game like he did, move like he did, and see things that others couldn't even imagine. And now, that prediction has finally come true. That player is none other than Lamine Yamal, a young genius who looks like he was born to fulfill the vision Cruyff had all those years ago. From day one, the kid had already been chosen. The genius Cruyff once imagined, now walking the earth, and blessed by the very heart of Barcelona, Lionel Messi himself. Lamine Yamal was born in the heart of Barcelona, a city where football isn't just a game, it's a way of life. From the very first time he touched a ball, it was clear he was different. While other kids were learning the basics, he was already thinking 2 steps ahead, seeing spaces, imagining passes, moving with a confidence that felt far beyond his age. Coaches, teammates, even opponents could sense it. There was something special about him, something that couldn't be taught. Every dribble, every run, every flick of the ball told a story of instinct, intelligence, and creativity. He didn't just practice football, he absorbed it, lived it, and breathed it. As he grew, that spark turned into precision, speed, and vision. It wasn't just raw talent, it was genius forming right before everyone's eyes. And now, watching him play, it's impossible not to feel that something extraordinary is happening. That this boy from Barcelona is not just another prospect, he's a phenomenon in the making. As his skills grew, it wasn't long before everyone at Barcelona started noticing. Coaches who had trained hundreds of players paused when they saw him move. There was something magnetic about the way he controlled the ball, made decisions, and dominated every small-sided game. Scouts couldn't look away, teammates started following him instinctively, and even older players began to take note. Every training session, he left a mark, scoring impossible goals, threading passes others couldn't see, dribbling past players twice his age with ease. Slowly, whispers turned into certainty. This kid wasn't just talented, he was ready to step up, ready to show the world that the future of Barcelona, and perhaps football itself, was in his hands. And that's how Lamine Yamal became the eye of every coach, every fan, every player at the club. The one everyone knew would soon make the jump to the first team. And now, Lamine Yamal isn't just a young talent, he's becoming one of the best players in the world, and the numbers back it up. At just 17 to 18, he's already producing goals and assists at a rate most players don't reach until years later. He's consistently among the top chance creators on the pitch, averaging multiple key passes per game and constantly putting defenders under pressure. His dribbling isn't just flashy, it's effective. He takes on defenders often and beats them with a high success rate, creating space not just for himself, but for the entire team. He stretches defences, forces double teams, and still finds the right pass or shot. That's not normal for someone his age. But what really separates him is his decision-making. He knows when to dribble, when to pass, when to slow the game down, and when to attack. He plays with a level of composure and intelligence that you usually only see in experienced players. Even in big matches, he doesn't disappear. He demands the ball, makes things happen, and influences the outcome. And when you combine all of that, consistent output, elite creativity, high dribble efficiency, and fearless mentality, you're not looking at potential anymore. You're watching a player who's already performing at a top level and rapidly becoming one of the best in the game right now. And that's the part people are still not ready to accept. He's doing all of this while being one of the youngest players on the pitch, going up against defenders with years of experience and still coming out on top. Game after game, he's not just fitting in, he's standing out. You can see it in how teams defend him now. They double up on him, close his space early, try to force him off the ball. And it still doesn't work consistently. He adapts, finds new angles, new solutions, new ways to hurt defences. That's not just talent, that's intelligence at the highest level. And the scary part? He's still improving. His decision-making is getting sharper, his end product is getting more consistent, and his influence on games is growing every single week. Players usually take years to reach this level. He's doing it in real time, right in front of everyone. So at this point, the conversation is changing. It's not about how good he could be anymore, it's about how far he can go and how quickly he'll get there. Because if he's already performing like this now, then what happens next might change football completely. And that's where it gets serious, because once a player reaches this level this early, the only question left is how dominant he's going to become. Lamine Yamal isn't just improving, he's evolving every game. You can see it in his confidence, in how he takes responsibility, in how the team already trusts him in big moments. Defenders are studying him, coaches are planning for him, and yet he keeps finding answers. New movements, sharper decisions, better timing. It's like he's solving the game faster than everyone else. And when a player starts doing that consistently, that's when you know you're not watching something normal. Right now, he's already competing with top players, but very soon, if this continues, he won't just be competing, he'll be leading. Leading his team, leading his generation, and maybe even defining the next era of football. Because players like this don't come often, and when they do, they don't just play the game, they change it. And now, it's not even hype anymore, it's numbers. Lamine Yamal is already producing like a top player. In the 2024-25 season, he had 9 goals and 13 assists in La Liga alone. That's 22 goal contributions in 35 games. But then, he leveled up. In the 2025-26 season, he already has around 14 goals and 9 assists in just 23 to 25 league games, over 23 goal contributions, averaging more than 1 goal involvement per game. And it doesn't stop there. He's averaging around 2.5 plus key passes per game, constantly creating chances, not just finishing them. His dribbling, among the best in the league. His expected assists are in the top percentile, meaning he's creating high-quality chances consistently, not luck, but repeatable impact. He's also Barcelona's top contributor this season in both goals and assists, leading the team while still being one of the youngest players on the pitch. So, when you really look at it, this isn't potential anymore. These are elite numbers, elite impact, elite consistency. At 16, 17, already putting up stats like this? That's not normal. That's a player already becoming one of the best in the world. And if this is where he is now, then what happens next is only going one way. Lamine Yamal isn't slowing down, he's only getting sharper, stronger, more decisive with every game. The numbers will rise, the impact will grow, and sooner or later, the conversation won't be about potential or even performance. It'll be about dominance. Because players who start like this don't just become great, they become the standard, the ones everyone else is compared to. And when you look at how he plays, how he thinks, how he controls the game at this age, it starts to feel like everything is aligning exactly the way it was meant to. What once sounded like an idea, a vision, something ahead of its time, is now standing right in front of us. And if this path continues, then the game isn't just witnessing another star rising, it's watching the next best player in the world being built in real time.